out fishing, and then it sank like almost 6 kilometers off from the islands. And one guy, it was like in the middle of the night in the winter time, and he managed to swim from here all the way out to the islands. First, like he got onto a place where he couldn't get on land because it was like too much surf and rocky, so he had to swim back out and come over here. And then he'd like walk all the way into town, and like he found this bathtub that was put out for horses.
Yeah.
But it was all frozen solid, so he'd like break through it with his hands to get some water to drink. And then he got into town, but he was like, the problem was like when he got into town, he was like known to be a bit of a party guy. So it was like when he was in land, he was drinking often a lot, and then like he was very disoriented when he got into town after like this really long swim, being in the ocean for so long.
Right.
I mean, all his friends drowned because of the cold.
Yeah, you would think the guy would have died of hypothermia.
Yeah. But he made it all the way, and then he like knocked on some doors, and people just ignored him. Like, go away, you're too drunk, and like nobody helped him right away because they just thought that he was just being too drunk. And like, go home. Until eventually got somebody figured out what happened, and then they did all kinds of research on him, and they found out like that he had because normally like this is almost impossible thing to do for humans because of the cold water, and especially in wintertime. But they found like out that he had some sort of like a brown fat like seals.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that sort of protected his brain, and was allowed him to make all that. Make that long swim, and so he could like sit in cold water without getting cold for a long time. So they were doing all kinds of research on him, and then a few years ago they made like a movie about this whole incident. And it was
I like how he could swim in such a straight line. Very efficient.
Yeah. And he said like what kept him sort of alive on this swim here were the fulmars who were like flying around him in the middle of the night. So he was just talking to the fulmars.
Proceed with caution, it was. We're clear?